Hello? Got my mic fixed finally. Sorry about the other ones where the audio was really low and closed captioning was clearer. That should never be the case with closed captioning on YouTube. So anyway, this is a guide on how to play the early game on Hypixel Skyblock to be able to get to the mid game easily. So, you've just logged into Skyblock, or how to make a lot of money in the early game, how to play it correctly. So you've logged in, you're level 5 mining, you've been to the deep caverns, you've got, say, your lapis armor, your promising pickaxe from one of the merchants, right? Then, what you're going to want to do, so say you're level 6 or 7 combat, that's fine, but you're going to want to come to the auction house, right? And you're going to go Silver Fang, Silver, just here, ending soon, auctions only. Alright, you can pick one up for like 2,000 and it does 100 damage. And then, if you enchant this in an enchanting table, which at this point in the game you should probably have, you're going to be doing around 250 damage. So you're going to want to go to the deep caverns, back to the deep caverns. Right, I'm just going to go there on this portal I have on my island. Go here, go to the deep caverns, and you're gonna want to go to the redstone mine. The redstone mine is actually the redstone mine is where you're gonna get to combat level 12, which is how you're gonna get to the end and how you're gonna get your armor, better armor. So you're gonna want to come here with your Silver Fang and just kill these pigmen, because it's a really easy way. It's a really easy way to get combat XP. Right? And you could do this for literally 20 minutes. And you'll be combat 12. It's not very hard. Just sit in a corner and attract pigmen, mine some redstone, look at them. Right? That's all you gotta do. And because you're doing 250 plus damage with your Silver Fang, you should be good. Alright? And then, once you're combat 12, you're going to come over to the auction house, and you're going to get Ender Armor. This is an essential part of early game, to just not die instantly to everything. Ender. Alright, going to go to our Ender Armor. Ending soon. You could pick up a set for around 50 to 100,000 coins, which is the tops you should have at this point, right? But you don't really need to go for the Ender Armor yet. It's just really nice to have it. But what you do need is go here, Golden Axe. Oh, spids. Don't actually bid on one. Sorry. Go over to the Miner Merchant. Buy 3 gold, so it's like 24 coins. Go over to the Wood Merchant or the Lumber Merchant. This guy. You're gonna buy some of this. I'm gonna do this. Oh. Alright, make some sticks, just make a golden axe, alright? Make a golden axe, I'm already this far. Right, golden axe has been acquired. And then, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna go to your enchanting table and put efficiency 5, telekinesis on this, which if you enchanted at level 50, it'll just do that automatically for you. Right. Then, once you got that, you're gonna wanna either, really depends, if you have, you go over here to recipes, alchemy, if you have the haste potion unlocked, the recipe which you get, I believe, from coal collection, which isn't very hard, but if you don't have it, it's not the end of the world, because you just go to the auction house, haste, right, haste, consumables, and then soon, right, well, you could also go to bin, but that's not very worth it, because if you go to bin here, 80k, you're barely getting your money back. Ending soon. Let's go for a haste 3 pot. Where is one? Right here. You see, you can pick one of these up for around 700 to maybe 2,000 coins. And once you got that and your efficiency 5 pick, if you come over here to the wood, to where the woods are, right? Because you've probably already been here trying to do the quest. When I come over here, you see this house, all these logs, right? This is where you're really gonna start with your money. Because if you play this correctly, and you just break these, and maybe the occasional just 2 blocks of a tree, right? You can make upwards of 90,000 to 120,000 coins an hour just by foraging with this. And if you go to the auction house and you buy a jungle axe, which you can pick up for about 10,000 coins, and use the jungle axe with a combination and the golden axe, you can get upwards of 200k an hour, which is like 5 haste potions, which actually isn't too bad if you're making that much coins, that many coins. And at that point, you will definitely be able to afford ender armor if you've just, been foraging for a couple of hours. Which, foraging is very important in the early game. Like, I'd say it's the most important part, because without, it's just the easiest way to make a few 100,000 coins. Your first, I should say, couple of hundred thousand. Right? Then, once you've done foraging, there's this thing called bazaar flipping, which you might have heard of, you might not have. So, come over into this alchemist, go here, rabbit's foot. Sell them out, alright? That just cost me 7,000 coins. I'm just gonna dump some of my items real fast. Right? So that cost 7,000 coins, which isn't too bad. But you might be like, why do I need rabbit's feet? I'm not gonna be brewing rabbit potions. That's a waste of money. Well, if you then come over to the bazaar and sell the rabbit's feet, you see you're making 14,000. You just got a free 7,000 coins just from tapping a button and going to the bazaar a couple of times, right? And here's a really good one, the builder. Come to the builder, buy packed ice. This is literally a free 15k here. This can get you, because you can buy 640 of these materials every day. This can get you upwards of 100k per day. See, 69,000, that's nuts. Did you see that? I just made 65,000 coin profit from doing absolutely nothing. Go to the mine merchant, buy some gold. And you know the gold mine, where the deep caverns is, right? There's actually another person who sells gold there, so you can get 1,280 gold every day. So, you see? Free 5k. You can do that with iron, you can do that with most of the merchants, like even the farm merchant, for example. These potatoes. Buy the potatoes. These mushrooms are an insane exchange rate. So I would say your list of things is rabbit's feet, ice, potatoes, carrots, red mushrooms, brown mushrooms, and fish used to be good, but not anymore. And now flint is actually really good at the moment. So let's just see how much I made from that. So I had 120k, or 110k, sorry, and now I have 120. And if we go over to the flint guy, who's over here, he's in the graveyard, where all the level 1 zombies spawn, which you've probably been before. Where is he? Here he is. If you come over here, to Pat, you can buy a flint. Right? This works with almost every single item you can buy from NPCs, but there's just a few that makes so much money. It's really, like, actually worth doing. Like, it's a pretty good money-making method, even if you're mid-game like me. Or like most players at the moment. Come over here. Sell. Boom. I just made 80,000 coins in the time that you were watching that. And that's in hours of foraging right there. And you can do this every day. It's upwards of 100k. It's pretty good. Right? And then, this brings me to the next part of what you should do. Is, say you have 500,000 coins. You're going to want to come here And before you go, oh yeah, I should just buy an aspect of the end. No, don't. That's a bad idea. Buy Raider Axe. Raider Axe. Ending soon. Just get a regular Raider Axe, maybe non-enchanted. Like, I could probably pick this one up right here for 20k, which I might actually try. Right? But something like this, you could probably buy this for 300k, even though the value is more like 800,000. And if you have something like this, like say you have this specific Raider Axe, it's actually so worth having that weapon, because then you're doing, if you have your Ender Armor and you go to the end, I don't actually specifically have a Raider Axe, but you can do upwards of, I believe, 8 to 9,000 damage with a Raider Axe, which is really nice early game. And that's enough, and once you have that much damage, that's enough to bring me to the next method, which is events. Alright, Traveling Zoo, forget it if you're early game. Only late game to late mid game players really use Traveling Zoo. Spooky event, alright? This is why doing 9-ish K with your Ender Armor on. Oh yeah, and by the way, get your Ender Armor and go over to the Reforge dude over here and reforge your Ender Armor to Fierce, Pure, or Godly, whichever one you get first. Doesn't matter. They're all good. Godly's the worst, but it's still actually usable now. Right? So, at that point, you're doing 9,000. If you have... You're doing 9k if you've bought in these talismans. Right? If you've bought in these talismans here, turn them into Itchy, and then there's a few uncommon talismans which you can buy from the auction house for literally a combined total of like 60k, which will bring you up to around 9,000 damage. And that 9,000 damage will let you earn over 500,000 coins an hour. Before you're like, wait, you can only get that much with Zealot grinding. You can actually with other methods like, let's say, Spooky Festival right here. This is a really good event, especially for players who can do upwards of 9k. If you can't, it's fine. You can just, go around and go to the end, what you're going to want to do during these spooky events. So you're going to go to the end. I'm just going to go to my island and go to the end from it. Right? Going to want to come here. And you see over here, I'm going to get in my good armor. Right? You're just going to want to kill these Endermen. Why is my... Oh, that's probably why. Right? You see, so you're going to want to do this. Sure, you're not doing 26,000 damage like I am, but if you can do this, you see how many there are, right? If you have a Raider Axe, a huge perk of getting a Raider Axe is you get nearly 100 coins a kill. And the more kills you have on your Raider Axe, the more damage your Raider Axe does. So it's actually really good. So you're going to want to come to the end, come to these end caves once you're doing 9,000-ish damage. Maybe even 6,000 is tolerable, or is fine. So during the spook event, you're just going to run around and kill these guys. Maybe go to the auction house and buy like a Magic Find free potion for like 20k. That might be worth the investment. Right? So it's an hour of, yes, I get it, an hour of just murdering Endermen is pretty boring. But at the end of that, you'll probably have upwards of 3 stacks of green candy and maybe a stack and a half of purple candy. And that much, let's just go to the bazaar, or go to the hub. That much can go for a really stupid amount on the bazaar. Like, a lot of stuff does on the bazaar. Right? So we're gonna come over here to the bazaar after the event. Okay, yeah, sure, there's gonna be the fearmonger over here, but it's not worth going. It's not worth spending or buying anything there. Unless you're getting that person, or even in that case, buy it from the auction house. Right? Oddities. Candy. Look, it's during the... Yeah, I know, look, it's only 8,000 coins now. But during the event, because everybody wants to buy stuff, it's actually goes up to over 10,000. So it's actually worth buying right now. Alright? So buy instantly. 500k a stack. And if you get a stack and a half, that's 800,000. And if you get a stack and if you get 3 stacks of this is, 300k. It's really actually quite worth it, because that's nearly 1,000,000 coins for an hour of grinding. Another event that's super easy and you don't have to be very prepared for. Season of Jerry. Yes, the event sucks. Nobody likes to play it, but it's so worth it because there's the presents. Same thing with the candy. Presents go for a lot of coins in the bazaar. Alright, let's go over here. So there's 20 white gifts just around before the gift attack event. You can find 15 of these in literally 2 seconds, and it's really easy. Alright? So that usually amounts to around 70,000 coins. And then when the event starts, the gift attack event, which you can't actually go there all the time, so I'll just explain it. When you go into the Season of Jerry, you go on to a separate island that's wintering, and then there's this frosty NPC, and he gives you a snowball cannon. Kinda like this, but this one's better. Right? And when you have that, when the gift attack event starts, which usually it lasts like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe an hour. By the end of the 5 waves of the gift attack, you'll have 8 red gifts, you'll have around 30 greens, and around 40 whites. And that you can sell for upwards of 600,000 coins in the bazaar, which is ridiculous. And if you do all these events, and you're saving your money, you already have over 1,000,000 coins. Plus the fortune and the bazaar flipping, which is nearly giving you 200,000-300,000 coins daily, and you're doing 9,000 damage. And at this point, you're ready to go to mid game. And there's still one more thing that you gotta do to pretty much finish the early game, because you're almost getting to the point where you can start going for stuff like a max AOTD, Unreal Rune Inspo, Fierce Dragon Armor, Strong Dragon Armor, right? You're almost at the point where you can start trying to go for that stuff. But there's still one more thing that you gotta get pretty good at here. Pets, okay? Yeah, you're like, oh no, what? These pets cost hundreds of millions of coins. Look at this, 500 million, this is ridiculous. But it's not, because if you come here, go to Enderman, Render. Alright, go to Epic. You're gonna go end it soon. You can pick up a Epic Enderman pet, like level 50, for literally 10k. Right? And with that, it's gonna give you probably 50 to 60 crit damage, which is enough to get you doing upwards of 10k. Because when I don't have this pet on, I do like 2,000 less damage, which is kind of nuts, considering it literally costs 10,000 coins. And there's a few other ways to make money, but at that point you need a pretty large investment, like this, for example, which I already made a video on. Right? So that's how you do really good in the early game. So I hope this helped you if you just started Skyblock and you really needed coins and you didn't know how to get them. And yeah. Bye.